You know what it is? Hell broke loose. Boy, I've been on fire all day. I'm going to get right to it, you damned Christians. Me and Riz decided that you are so obtuse, you don't even realize how much you insult and hurt people around you. A plane goes down in Kentucky, kills the parents, pilot, I think somebody else. Little girl survives. The reporter said God's hand was obviously in the mix. All the way, God had his hand on that little girl. And here comes the sheriff that investigates and says, some people don't believe in miracles, but it was a miracle. I know it was a miracle. That's a miracle that little girl survived with a broken wrist and walked 3/4 of a mile. It's a miracle. Aren't y'all ashamed of your goddamn self? Aren't you? Why is your God so fucking cruel? If your God had the power to save that little girl's life at the age of 8, what means more to her than anything in the damned world? Her parents. Your God's a son of a bitch. Your idea of a God. Now she gets to live the rest of her life with survivor's guilt. It leads to suicide. She's in for a life of hell. You goddamn right. You all would assign that to God. A little 8-year-old, now she's nothing but nightmares the rest of her life. What joy can she have? Oh, my mom and dad is dead, but I got to live because God had his hand on me. Tornado hits town. Kills 67 over here, and the next door neighbor where it didn't kill anybody, I just thank God we survived. You know what you're saying? Thank God they killed them sons of bitches. If you're crediting God for saving your sorry ass, and for that innocent little girl, you are also giving him absolute total responsibility for not doing more for her parents. God, keeping part seas. He can knock up virgins from 40,000 light years away. He can do all that shit, but he couldn't set a plane down and save that little girl's parents, could he? Oh, and you're going to come with the mysterious way. Whoever invented that covered God's fuck-ups from A to Z. Whenever there's a fuck-up by God, it's a mysterious, loving way. Wasn't no love in this morning. Wasn't no love at all. Horror, terror, and a nightmare the rest of her life. Miraculous, my ass. There cannot be a miracle, Christians. It is physically impossible. A miracle is the supernatural. There is no supernatural. Because when supernatural acts, it suspends the natural. Gravity would cease. Combustion would cease. It would all get interfered with. A miracle can't goddamn happen. If a plane had been in the cockpit, in the passenger area of that, a camera had been in that plane, and videoed the whole damn thing all the way down, mechanics and scientists could sit and watch that video in slow motion and explain exactly why that little girl survived. You insult the people who lose 8-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 6-year-olds. I tell you what, get on Google search right now, and Google how many children under 12 died in America last night. Where's your fucking God? This is rage. This is the insult, the slap in the face of decent people that you fuckers have done ever since somebody wrote that piece of shit called a Bible. You need mocked, you need ridiculed, you need shamed, you need embarrassed, you need run the hell out of town. A miracle. Fuck the parents, fuck the pilot. God and his pissant strength could only save one. Oh, but he had a plan. A plan of pain. Mysterious way. Oh, but it got better. Y'all heard of the preacher Peter Popoff, haven't you? He can do what's not legal in Vegas because he belongs to the goddamned religion of Christianity, which is a fucking scam. After the news was on this morning about the miracle child that survived the crash, here's Peter Popoff selling blessed spring water. He had a woman on there says she bought a bottle of that spring water and won a lottery for $34 million. She looks like she just bought the worst thing that Goodwill had to offer. He had people in there in wheelchairs, and they'd take a drink of that spring water and get up and walk around. Been paralyzed their whole life. And if you call in 1-800-blah-blah-blah up your ass, you too can get a bottle of this miraculous spring water, and you will receive the golden glory from God. What would they do to me? What would the law do to me? If I go down there, you see the pond up there, there's water running out there, can you see it? I might not aim that. There's a pond. And I fill these bottles up, and I go knock on your door, and I tell you, this, anything from limp dick, for the Seattle, go Seattle, to cancer, to, if you want to win the lottery, because God wants you to be rich. All that bullshit about a rich man through an eye, like a camel through an eye of a needle. He didn't mean none of that. No. God wants you to be rich. And he's selling blessed spring water. I don't know how much, but I got the number in there, and I'm going to call the son of a bitch. Yeah. I might record it. I might do a video. Peter Popoff. What a proper name. Every time y'all call me and buy some of my spring water, my Peter pops off. Christianity is the stupidest goddamn clown car that ever pulled onto earth. You're an insult to intelligence. You're an insult to nature. You're an insult to humanity. Children got beat to death last night in this country. Somewhere a 12-year-old got raped. The Underground Railroad that is abducting young ladies right now was rolling strong last night. Girls went missing last night that no parent's going to see again. But God stuck his hand to save one little girl on a flight. She hadn't even been baptized unless she's Catholic. They got that... You don't have no choice baptism shit. Christians, you're a damn joke with your religion. It's an embarrassment. Me and my cousin been laughing all day. And it's sad. We are hurting. I'm hurting for that little girl. I have strong memories when I was 8 years old. 8 years old is as clear to me as last fucking year. The hell that her life is going to be. And these Christian stupid sons of bitches, including the goddamn reporter, call it a miracle. It would have been much kinder if she'd have caught a piece of steel quick in the head and never knew what hit her. That would have been kindness. It would be God working in some torturous, horrendous way, wouldn't it? And then we go to Peter Popoff, selling spring water in the name of Christianity and God, so that you can win a lottery and get rich. Can y'all come up with some more jokes? Out.